Hey guys, how's it going? Bane here, bringing you another video, Dark Souls 2. So I'm sorry for people who want me to play Dynasty Tactics, but I don't have a PS3 right now, can't really play the second game. So regardless, going into this is Dark Souls 2 PvP, what you shouldn't and should do. There's a lot of people that I invade throughout this video, and I just kind of want to point out what they're doing wrong and what I'm doing to try to basically just beat them. So we'll go into the first invasion right here. This guy, I'm gonna actually speed it up right here. This guy, I don't think he was a PvPer for sure, because of the way that he reacts when I actually go into this. This is the downside to being a Red Phantom, is that when you invade people, they're not necessarily gonna be knowing what to do in a PvP situation. So regardless, there's some things to be taken away from this. I'm a mage. It's pretty obvious from the way that I'm doing this. I'm buffing, I'm putting Crystal Magic Weapon, I start spamming spells. So I see right here it hits. He's basically panicking right now and holding up his shield. And he's thinking that, oh, I hold up my shield, it's going to negate all the damage. No, it won't. So basically, do not turtle behind your shield. That's basically just lesson number one. Don't turtle. So I switched to that up a little bit, go into the dragon area right here. This may skip a little bit, I do apologize for that, I'm not sure if it is or not. So we come down here to the actual summoning site. Looks like he hasn't killed any of the enemies, so I know that he is down here. Let's see, managed to run past all of them, which would be quite a feat. My Seeking Home Missiles actually hit him. He, for whatever reason, is kind of panicking. I don't think this guy was a PvPer as well. I have a lot more vitality than him. Basically, what he is doing here is just, again, panicking. Never panic. Never just, start running around aimlessly, trying to run away from the person. Because they're going to hit you. They're going to hit you with a spell, they're going to hit you with an arrow. So just don't panic, relax. You can always win, even if you have no health left. So right here I invade somebody, kind of move up here. Now what happens here? Blue Spirit has, I don't know, that is something to mouth, regardless. So a Blue Phantom comes and defends the host because he's part of the Blue Covenant. So right here I'm like, okay, well it is 2v1, but I can still win this if I play it correctly. Now, unfortunately enough, the enemy guy is a sorcerer as well. He's actually fairly decent. He's not kind of stupid. So right here, I'm trying to just keep my distance. I'm hoping a lucky Soul Spear will actually hit somebody. He's actually casting homing missiles at me, so I'm just going to try to spam it out, avoid his homing missiles, and keep on backing up. Now, what I'm really scared about is if the host comes together with that guy and actually hits me. Now, right here, I'm actually hoping to switch over the host, but my targeting doesn't switch over, so just being patient. I'm hoping to actually use the enemies to my advantage here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the mob really wants to help me out here. I'm like, okay, help me. So I'm hoping right here, there is two mobs on them, they have aggroed them, so I'm hoping okay, I can kill the Blue Phantom while the host is distracted. But unfortunately, he uses a nice Soul Spear on me. I wasn't able to dodge through in time, and right now I'm just in full panic retreat mode. I'm hoping I can, yeah. So just basically, I panicked there. I wanted to get the hell away from them. What I should have done is I should have dodged towards the two mobs. Even though it was towards the enemy, it would have given me a much better chance because I just panicked and ran away and died. Just because he just casted ranged attacks at me and I didn't properly roll it. This one I actually run into the host right away, I'm pretty sure. He's on the steps. Yeah, he's right bloody here. He's using a Santier Spear. So Santier Spear, it's a really, really popular PvP weapon, and it is really tough to beat, kind of in melee range. So I'm going to try to basically use my spells efficiently, kind of zone them out a little bit. See, one combo from that weapon just did that much damage. He's properly avoiding my spears. He doesn't hit the second one. He doesn't avoid the second one though. I think he thought that the steps would save him. So what you're supposed to do against soul magic like I'm using, it's not OP. Regardless of what people say, yes, it does a lot of damage if it hits. Yes, it does a lot, but really, it's. I know it hits for very hard, but you have to feel like you really deserve it if you get hit. Right there, he tried to trade a lightning bolt with my Soul Spear. My Crystal Soul Spear just does more damage. What he should have done probably is just gone into melee. Then again, ganking like this, I was just invading people literally just at this bonfire, so they would be at the bonfire right beside me as soon as I went in. If you don't kind of size people up and figure out, okay, is this guy a mage? Is this guy a dex build? Is this guy a heavy great sword strength build? Or having a dragon's tooth or something? That changes how you're supposed to fight people. You're not supposed to just go in willy-nilly and just swing your sword about. which you can do. It's just you probably won't win necessarily all the time. So I retreat. Basically, I don't want to. I want to buff up and get kind of stronger. Right here, he actually does sidestep that quite well. I know I can beat him because the amount of damage that he's doing to me versus what I'm doing to him, not even close. So I should probably tell you, I'm using the washing pool plus 10 with crystal magic weapon. And why I like the washing pool is because it just has so much range. It's just such a nice weapon. Right here, I switched over to the Bastille just to kind of give more variety. Find the host, hello. And basically I buff up, and he runs away. So again, like a lot of people with Red Phantom invasions, and I know exactly where he is because of that. I know exactly where he is because of the soul arrows. So right here, I'm trying to keep my distance. What I should have done is I should have two-handed the sword. Instead, I'm using one-handed with a shield. So he's smart. He uses the poison mist. I misunderstand the range of the mist. I'm hoping that one of my soul arrows will hit him. What he's doing is smart. He's just rolling through them, really calmly, just rolling through them. All he has to do is wait out the poison. So again, if you have a decent amount of adaptability, you can easily roll through the soul spears. It's really not that strong. Unfortunately, I do die to the poison right there, so you can't win them all. I kind of messed up there because I didn't back off when the poison mist came off. I kind of underestimated it. And I lost probably about half my health bar to that. So right here, we're going to the Center's Rise. I can actually see that the Blue Phantom has kind of been summoned because of the way that the eye came up. I send up the platform, and I'm kind of, okay, well, I can probably get an ambush off right here. This is something to watch out for. Be prepared to dodge. Like, okay, you're coming down into a new area. Get ready to dodge. Why? Like, this person's probably going to be down there. So right here, my arrows all hit him, and my Crystal Soul Spear hits him. And there's absolutely nothing the Blue Phantom can do. And he set back up. Yeah, but it's nothing the Blue Phantom can do in that situation. But what the host should have done is been prepared for, okay, there might be a guy down here. So I get summoned to this guy's world again, Lilith. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. I mixed it up. I did maybe like 5 or 6 invasions in the one place, and now I've switched over. This is the guy with the Blue Phantom at the initial part. Now he doesn't have his friend, so I'm fairly certain I can take him. He's properly sidestepping the crystal spears, but because the washing pole is such a good weapon, it's very, very hard to avoid in a lot of situations. So again, the amount of damage that he's doing isn't really that much, so I can say, okay, I can probably trade with him. Hey, Mo. So all I'm doing here, I'm kind of expecting him to heal up, because he is low and he's kind of probably panicking. The Blue Phantom gets summoned, so I'm like, oh shit. So he's right here, he's actually blocking my way, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably screwed right now. Luckily enough, he actually moves out of the doorway and I'm able to get back up. So if he had stayed in the doorway, I probably would have died. If he had just stayed in the doorway and just blocked, I actually expected them to come back up the stairs quicker, so I precasted. So I'm like, oh shit. Alright, well, and then I back off. I don't really want to fight them in that little opening. I'm just going to cast a few soul spears. It looks like he's trying to block it for some, and yeah, this is the kind of the weird one. I'm not really sure how he got the backstab off there. I'm not sure if that was a glitch, or if it was lag, or if it was an actual hack or something, but stuff like that will happen occasionally. Nothing you can really do about it. Just part of the game. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, so actually I've summoned help right now. I've actually invaded this guy right here. So he's using dark magic. He's using pursuers, or not pursuers, excuse me, affinity. It's not affinity in this game, or not. It's not pursuers in this game. It's affinity. But he's properly sidestepping all my rolls, or my soul spears. That's exactly how you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to just sit there and take it. He is using his shield quite well. He tried to backstab me right there. I was able to dodge out of the way first. Yeah, and he's also using the Santir Spear, which is, again, quite strong. He has quite a really good move set. Luckily enough, I do hit him with a Soul Spear, and now he's on the defensive. And that's another thing I should probably talk about in this video is mentality. Like, the mentality of the player. Okay, like, if you're low on health, they're going to be looking to heal, especially if they're the host, right? They're going to be like, oh shit, I'm low on health. He can one-shot me. And basically, if that happens, they're going to die, right? So you can look to kind of take advantage of those opportunities. Just because he goes for the heal, you might be able to punish him. So right here, like, he's looking to heal at the very end, trying to escape. I managed to actually hit him with the washing pole. So right here, I invaded steel. That means he's probably going to be like a heavy build with a big great shield. I usually can crush those because of the fact that I have magic damage, not just physical. Which is always a good thing to have in PvP, is have some sort of magical damage. So right here, he's just kind of hiding behind his great shield. I'm like, oh crap. I two-hand my sword because I know I can just basically just spam through a shield. Do not just like sit there and hold down your shield, because in PvP you will run out of stamina, they're going to break through, and even if they don't, they're going to do damage through your shield. The one exception is Havel's Great Shield. You can do that sort of thing with Havel's Great Shield, and you can take advantage of it because of the fact that it is such good resistances. It does require 45 strength, right? So that is one kind of downside to it, but it is extremely, extremely strong. So right here, I think this is the Pyromancer part. Oh, no, it's not. This guy's using a Malformed Skull, which is not a PvP weapon. Like, this guy obviously was just kind of playing through the game, minding his own business, and I come in and kind of ruin his party, which was kind of rude of me. I kind of feel a little bit bad about it, but... And right here, he's basically... I don't know, just... Certain weapons shouldn't be used in PvP. It's basically the rule of this one, so that... Why... I guess he wasn't expecting to be invaded, which is why he had the weapon, but even for PvE... Oh yeah, this one. So I literally respawn, or I literally spawn in this world, and there's 3 enemies. There's 2 Sunbros and an actual guy. So I'm like, oh, crap. Well, they're nice enough to let me buff up before I get absolutely slaughtered. Kind of regroup. I'm like, hey guys, this is awkward. So whatever. I try to go in, and I get absolutely annihilated. And that's just kind of one of the things. Like, if you're invading somebody, you have to expect them to have phantoms. It's really, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you just need to either kill them quick enough. Right here, I'm actually trying to kill the host, like ASAP. Unfortunately, I'm getting hit with Crystal Soul Spears. I actually do hit him right there, and I actually hit the other phantom as well. I'm hoping, oh shit, and I absolutely don't. So yeah, nothing I can really do about that. That's a nice dual great shield build. Pretty awesome, man. So we go on to the next one. I'm trying to figure out exactly where he is. Kind of have to run around a little bit. Because you're not always sure, right? Like, sometimes they may be running to the boss, sometimes they may just be at the bonfire AFK, you never really know. So right here, he's really smart. He actually pops Greater Magic Barrier, I believe. So that's really, really good against a build like mine, which is magic damage, basically. So, I say hi, I've buffed up completely, and I basically go in after this. Like, in this situation, it's kind of difficult. Like, you still do good damage. I try to push this off into him. Unfortunately, it doesn't explode. That would have been pretty funny. But, unfortunately, it's kind of an awkward situation. I basically have to do more damage. So actually, what he's doing here with Havel's Great Shield is really good. Like, this is how you're supposed to use Havel's. You're supposed to take advantage of the fact that it's 100% physical block, and you're probably only going to do like a minuscule amount of magic damage. And I'm basically forced to play really defensively, because he can probably block most of my hits. So, all I can really do is hope that he basically screws up a roll, and there's nothing really much else I can do. I've put enough damage on him right now, though, that I want to just basically back off. Yeah, right here. So, like, he's low enough that he doesn't want to risk coming in with me and trading. So what I do here is I just put up another homing soul thing. So he's like, oh shit, like, that's going to one-shot me. And basically I get the advantage from this, and there's nothing he can really do at this point. He's just going to keep rolling. That's the thing, like, rolling around in circles is not going to help you. Like, what he either should have done is tried to stun lock me somehow, or he should have tried to run away and heal. And, like, I can 100% like understand why hosts use Estus in invasions against Reds, because they're dicks, really. Like, people who invade with Red, like, you don't have a choice, right? Like, they're coming into your world and trying to kill you. Of course it can use your Estus. Like, what do you expect? Like, this isn't a duel, this isn't a Dragon Bro PvP match, nothing like that, right? So right here, I noticed that I can't use my my summoning sign So this guy's invading me because of the fact that I have Sin. So being a blue phantom is pretty fun. I don't really know what he's doing there. He's trying to buff up for whatever reason. Oh no, he's healing. That's what he's doing. So he's using lightning spears here. Lightning spears are really not that good in PvP because they're so easy to dodge through. I trade with him there because of the fact that I have a crystal soul spear. He has a, it looked like a greater lightning spear. So like I do more damage. He's actually turtling behind his great shield. What he should have done is either dodge through my soul spear or he should have kept his great shield up. Because I wasn't doing that much damage. I was doing like maybe 87 points of damage. Like, it really wasn't that much. So, I don't really know why he just kind of ran at me. Kind of like, oh, hello. Like, just gave me the free kill. So, right here, I'm buffing up. I don't really like being a total douche, like attacking people with enemies unless they have a summons. So I just say hi. It looks like he has the curved dragon greatsword, which is actually a pretty good weapon for dex builds. And he has resonant soul weapon, or resonant weapon, whatever it's called. And he starts casting whatever that is. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but regardless, I didn't really want to go over there, so I just kind of basically start spamming soul spears because this is going to force him either to roll towards me, or he's just going to get hit. And he's not dodging very well. He dodges through there. He actually, I think he has a fat roll right there, so that might be it. So I doubt, I don't know why he was trying to trade with me after the fact that he had lost like 2/3 of his health. Because he's not going to win the trade after that point. Like, even if you have like a really good weapon, you're not going to one-shot me, really. Like, there's no way I have that little vitality. So, people don't really think. Right here, this guy uses Greater Magic Barrier, quite smart. I think actually that I lose this one. This guy's actually fairly smart with the way that he kind of positions himself. I know where he is. Oh, this is the damn Pyromancer. Yeah, this guy is really annoying. See, he's taking barely any damage because of the way that he's actually using his pyromancies, and he's dodging through my soul spears really well. Like, he's not taking any damage. I was hoping I could trade there, but he was smart and actually used a Forbidden Sun. Right here, I'm kind of like, okay, well, maybe I can do something. I'm actually surprised that Forbidden Sun missed me. I'm in a bad position here because he's kind of blocking the doorway. He should have just blocked me there, done something. We're both at low health now, so it's kind of a scary situation. He's dodging through really well. Now, actually, what he does here is really, really smart. He starts casting, I think it's Flame Swathe. It's Flame Swathe or it's another thing. But basically, what it does, it can actually hit you through the wall. So if I wasn't paying attention and not rolling through these, he would easily kill me. Because of the fact that, like, oh shit, like, fire through the wall. Oh shit. Like, oh, and I see him basically there. I'm hoping I can get the final few hits on him right here. I'm like, oh shit, like, this isn't good. Unfortunately, he uses an Estus Flask, which is fair enough. Like, that was really smart. Like, okay, well, I'm kind of screwed now, dude. Then he uses, I think that's a Wilted Grass Herb, and really smart, and he just, yeah, annihilates me with 3 Forbidden Suns. Only 1 was required, but may as well make sure. So no, he played that well, actually, and as a host, like, it makes sense what he just did there. Like, that was the way to play it. So, moving along, again, I have a bonfire invasion at the McDuff's bonfire. I move up here, buff up. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Oh, right, and I felt kind of bad about that because of the fact that I think he was AFK. Kind of back off, let him heal up a little bit, get his Estus Flask back. I don't really know why you would need 12 Estus Flasks, buddy, but who knows? Maybe you'll chug all 12 in the middle of the duel or fight. Yeah. So sorry. So he buffs up. I don't really understand why he thought I would completely let him, like, buff up that entire time. Because, like, okay, like, really? Anyway, runs over here. I think he Estus over here, so there's nothing I can really... Oh, well, he doesn't Estus over here. So I stop him from Estusing. He ran back to the bonfire. I'm stopping him from doing that, and he's just kind of rolling around because he's panicking right now. Like, actually, he did pretty well there to get a few hits on me, but again, like, I have too much health at this point. He's basically doomed. Like, dodging around like this is only going to save him so much time because you only have so much stamina, right? So that's basically that one. Not really too much to say about that one. I was probably kind of a scumbag for hitting him like that with the Skull Spear, but you can't expect a red invader to just let you completely buff up. Like, I felt bad for the first thing, so I let him Estus, but I'm not going to let you, like, completely buff up and get ready for me, right? So I mix it up. I go to the next area. Oh, Actually, is this the end? Oh no, this is the end. Oh my god. So yeah, no, thanks for watching. Wow, I don't even know the length of my own video. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll probably be posting a few more of these videos kind of haphazardly throughout the week. So thank you for watching, and bye.